Hello everybody, this is Captain Jerwa bringing you another narrated Pokemon Showdown battle, this time using the same team in the guest narration, which was the last Pokemon Showdown battle that I uploaded. So anyway, let's get right into this. I have my standard lead, my Gabite, and I expected him to just go straight for hazards, and I Earthquake him. And normally Earthquake does not OHKO Garbodor, so I was surprised that it did. And here he gets a crit with that superpower, which if he was Choice Scarfed and Jolly, that would have mattered. But then again, if he is Choice Scarfed and Jolly, you're going to see that it's a potential speed tie would not happen later in the game. But anyway, I bring in my Leafeon on his Sawsbuck, knowing that I can take any hit, and he decides to go out back into his Emboar, just making the safe play. And I do predict that and go for the Aerial Ace, but since I have no attack EVs, that does not quite do enough. And I do predict the Flare Blitz here, but it still does entirely too much. But fortunately, I am able to force him out. I was just kind of sacking this, or using it as a pivot, but he does switch out, which is fortunate, and he decides to not even attack me with his Regirock and set up Stealth Rocks. And here, since I know he saw the Focus Blast, I go for the Fire Blast, predicting the Musharna, which is great, because this thing is just so bulky, and it's just such a pain all the time, and this Surf just doesn't even kill. That's like a Life Orb Surf from a Samurott. That really, I thought that was going to kill. So now I know it's time for plan B, which is my Clang, which I bring in right here. And I thought this is kind of odd that he switched into his Regirock here, because I am a Steel-type Pokemon, and I obviously do have a Steel-type stab move, but I guess he knows that Regirock does have pretty good defense, because even at that +1, that hit does 60%, and he wanted to get off some good damage, which he does end up doing. So yeah, I guess he really just didn't value it much anymore, which kind of makes sense. But anyway, I tried to bait him into some mind games here, predicting the Sucker Punch, and I thought he might not go for it the second time, but he does do the safe play and just spams it. But now that I know he likes to just spam Sucker Punch, I go into my Leafeon and get up a free sub. And he actually does end up going for Night Slash here. But on the next turn, as you're going to see, not wanting to let me get up another substitute, I am going to be able to take him out. And I do have a little bit of speed investment also. This is kind of a weird Leafeon EV spread. It's like fast, but it's also got defense EVs and HP EVs, so it's kind of strange. But here on his Musharna, I know I just need to basically sack my Leafeon and spam Leaf Blades, because if he just keeps using Moonlight, I will eventually get a crit, because Leaf Blade has a high critical hit ratio, but he thankfully does not decide to stall and just tries to get me down, but I got his HP down, which let me finish him off. And here, if his Emboar was Jolly and Scarfed, this would be a speed tie right here, because my Seviper is Scarfed, but either he was banded or I won the speed tie, basically. And he did get the crit earlier, so if we hadn't got that crit, he would be dead anyway, so I don't think it mattered too much. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the battle. If you did, you can leave a like. If you want to see more videos, you can subscribe, but otherwise, I'm out of here. Peace.